Coming right up, the Heat taking on the Hawks. For Miami, they battled the 7th place in the East. Do they have more upside in them? Hawks, Heat, coming up next. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. MP is out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense, otherwise you're just vulnerable.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Daniels. He had 9 points in his last time out. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Hero, the pass to Powell. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Daniels. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
Hero with it, covered by Johnson. Back to Hero. Powell outside. And it's Miami with another.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Risache, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Kongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
Stan, while they're cobbling together in offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night. And with this Heat team resetting towards youth, some encouraging signs, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler Hero becoming an all-star. Their top pick, Kel'el Ware, stepped in as a starter and produced. They'll need continued growth to get back to the top of the East.
Now here's Hero. coming off a solid outing against Toronto.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Ware.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Rozier. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, you have to admire the way Rozier attacks in the lane. He is fearless.
MP scanning the floor. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Rozier, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The defense did not see that coming. Rozier gets elevated and puts some oomph on it.
Johnson on the wing. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for the Hawks, Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Risacher, and it's Kennard in for Daniels. And Miami also making a switch. Highsmith checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, "I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins." Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Rozier. He's got 6. Up and over Kennard. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 3. MP outside. Oh, there's the alley. No luck on that one.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Hero, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
This one for 3. Rozier can't get it to go.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Kennard from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Miami out in front. They're up. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly... And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the basket by MP.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Powell. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Risacher, the bucket on the assist by MP. Risacher's got 5 now. Rozier against MP. Crafty move. And Rozier puts it in. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Nails it from beyond the arc.
So much confidence from Powell. Shot ready off the pass.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Pass to Rozier. Over MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rozier, the pass to Powell. It's good from the top of the key. Hawks trail by 6. MP, the pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside from downtown. Lets it go from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Powell outside. Pass to Jovic. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson comes in for Alexander Walker. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Highsmith. Fontecchio comes in for Norm Powell. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Rozier. Hero left side from 17. And Miami again with the bucket. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Hawks trail by 8. Johnson for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Adebayo. Guarded by Okongwu. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
Now, B.A., it's actually Edwards. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
Bears checked in for Miami. Norm Powell comes in for Fontecchio.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. It's a one-on-one situation. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
The rebound by Ware.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Hero. Setting the floor for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Okongwu. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Heat leading by 5. Outside Adebayo. Back to Powell. Miami moving it around. Pass to Hero. Launches a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 8.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Powell. Adebayo sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Johnson with the defensive effort. Back to Daniels. Now Risacher. Now covers.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
Risacher's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Wiggins passes to Hero. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Powell's shot is off. Hawks trail by 9. Here's MP. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 17.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Atlanta on D. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Has to Ware. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Ware's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From deep, MP. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell surveying the D. Over Risacher. Powell's shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Erik Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back over to you, Brian.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Hawks trail by 10. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Miami has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Hero with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Walker, he's checked in for MP. Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Gay comes in for Johnson. MP is checked in for Risacher. And it's Kennard in for Daniels. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Fontecchio comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in for Tyler Hero.
Well, this is what they pay Kennard to do. He's led the league in three-point percentage multiple times.
Rozier gets the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Rozier, the pass to Powell. Over MP. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one. From deep, MP. Highsmith grabs the board. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got MP Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Gay in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Rozier, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Jovic. Rozier outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in his effort.
MP outside. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
And stolen by Adebayo. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And Miami also making a switch. Fontecchio's checked in for Highsmith. Pass to Gay. 4-3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Heat leading by 5. Rozier looking around. Outside Adebayo. Bam! Drops the hammer.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3. MP, the pass to Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, for a guy like Rozier, a shorter guard, that mid-range jumper is big for his game.
From deep, MP. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Risache comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Norm Powell comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Hero in for Rozier. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Hero with it. Now guarded by MP. Adebayo outside. Here's Hero. Yes, sir!
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
Now Johnson. MP! The 3 is in!
Man, they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game, and he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes... Oh! Wow!
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
MP fires. Money from 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
MP! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Hero! Okongwu with the rebound. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
And he nails it.
Well, it's easy to see Johnson oozing with confidence once he has the rock. Wants the ball in big spots.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Hero fires.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 17-7 run, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. MP against Hero. The 17-footer. Count it!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
MP! Cash from downtown! And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 23 seconds left in the final quarter.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
MP outside. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot three, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-one foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to a W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.